Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Holistic Living Show. And today is a continuation actually from last week. I am doing elbows and wrists today, some potent points so that you can get pain relief from your elbows and your wrists. Applicable to me because I have overdone it with my pickleball playing. And there's actually different things you can do with the pickleballs too to help in your elbow and wrist area. But so this is why I'm bringing this to you today. And I have a bonus. I'm also going to show you some pain relieving points for the neck, because that one's going out to Marilyn and Myra. So we got a bonus couple points happening today. But we'll take a look at elbows, wrists, and then I'll do the neck points as well. So that is going to give you some pain relief. And of course, medical disclaimer here, get yourself checked out. If you've got something that is recurring, maybe it's an old injury that's coming back, make sure that you're getting it completely looked at, whether you need x-rays or whatever you need to get done. Go check with your physician. The topic today, this is on self-care. So these are things that you can do. You can take responsibility for your own health care. You can implement these easy to use tips and techniques that I'm going to show you so that you can have an impact in your own health and well-being and help you to get back to doing whatever you do. For me, it's playing pickleball, to get back to doing that faster than, say, when you're just not doing anything. So go see your physician, go see your energy healers, go see your physio, go see massage, go see chiro, whatever it is that you're doing. But don't also forget that you're the number one person who's responsible for your well-being, and doing things that you can do to help yourself get better. Working with the energy meridians through the energetic body as well as the physical body is just going to help you overall feel better and get better faster. So if you don't know me already, my name is Carly Penfold, and I am a holistic practitioner. I've been a holistic practitioner for the past 12 years, and I've specialized in acupressure, with energy healing, with Reiki, chakra balancing. I use Tibetan sound healing with the singing bowls. You can actually see a couple of them in the back here. I use the singing bowls, and I have worked with hundreds and hundreds of people. This is actually the homework that I would give them to do in between appointments. So this is something that you can do to feel like you're involved in your own self-care and healing. And this is something that's worked. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years. The theory behind this is the same as acupuncture, but there's no needles. So we're using the same meridians, the same 5-element theory, same traditional Chinese medicine theory. That's all in the background there. But what we'll be talking about today will be showing you some points to help you with the neck and the elbows and the wrists. So I'm going to start with the elbows and wrists because the neck one is a bonus one. So hang on to the end for that. And if you're having any issues, or you're not entirely sure if you've got the right points or not after watching this, I'm going to pop up at the end a complimentary call that you can book. I do offer one per person. It's $120 value, and it's just to hop on a Zoom with me, and I can give you that one-on-one direction and make sure that you've got the correct information. Oh, and I got my mom on here too. She's watching today. Hello, Mom. Hello, Gail. Nice for you to pop on. Yeah, if you're watching, whether it's replay or not, put in hashtag replay if it's on the replay. If you've got any questions, type them in into the comments. And if you are, I'm actually curious, who actually has a self-care routine that you are doing on a regular basis, whether that's going for a walk every day, or maybe you've got some stretches that you do, maybe you have an entire workout that you do. What is it that you're doing right now to take care of yourself and take care of your health and to help you feel at your best? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can get into the acupressure points. Okay, so here's the slides. So this is part of an entire upper body upper body pain relief series, but I'm just going to hop into this particular one because this is the one that I want to show you today. Okay, so here we have on this side, we have a presentation here, and this is the neck and shoulder points. So the first one that we'll be doing, oh, sorry, no, I said that I wouldn't do that. I would be doing, let me zoom ahead here, elbows. We're going elbows first. So this first point is on the large intestine meridian. Actually, both of them are. And it's large intestine 11 and large intestine 4. So that just means they are the 4th and the 11th point on this meridian. The meridian you can see, it is the cartoon look character here, where that silver line is. That is where the large intestine meridian goes. And it's on both sides of the body. And you're just going to choose the side that you're having issues with. So go ahead and let's just start with the first one. So it's large intestine 11. It's in the crook of the elbow. Okay, I'm actually going to make myself bigger here. Okay, so first one, crook of the elbow. This one's called crooked pond. So you imagine like the energy coming down the arm and pooling into this spot on the outer arm. And it is above the bone in here. You should feel a bit of a divot or like an indentation. So it's called a subo is the proper name for it. And this one is a little bit larger. You can probably get the 2 fingers there, or you can just use one. And we're going to hold this for 3 deep inhalations and exhalations. So this one is for helping with elbow pain, relieving any elbow pain in here. So join along with me here, and we'll hold this point. Let me know. Again, I'll put up the info at the end. If you're having troubles locating some of these points, we'll just hop on a Zoom for a private one-on-one session. There's no charge for that for your first one. Okay, so here we go. Now, I did say 3 deep breaths, and probably everyone's at like 5 by now, but I haven't really done one myself yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Rest your arm too. Find a spot that's comfortable. And then do the inhale and exhale, bringing attention and awareness to this spot, starting to feel what's happening underneath that. You may start to find that you can start to feel the muscles are relaxing and releasing. There's some tension being released. And what we're doing is removing any blockages in the energy pathway here so that the energy is flowing freely through here and will help to reduce inflammation, will help with blood flow, will help with getting this area in a better state for healing. Okay, so there's the one for the elbow. The other one for the elbow is actually located in the hand. This one is large intestine 4. It's called meeting of the valley. Hoku is also another name for it. And we're going to take, I'm just going to add this back up here. So now we're into the hand. So it's large intestine 4. It is on both the right and the left hand side of the body, but just use the one that we're going to demonstrate with here. I'm just going to demonstrate on one side. I'm actually demonstrating on my sore side. Might as well get some done while I'm doing this. And so the angle of the pressure is towards the pointer finger. You're going to find that in the fleshy part of the space between your thumb and your pointer finger. Angle the pressure towards the bone of your pointer finger here. And again, we're going to do 3 deep breaths. Now, do not use this point if you are pregnant, because this is like a downward button. And this point is also very good, not just for helping to relieve the through the large intestine meridian from the elbow coming down here. We've released it in the elbow, and now we're making sure that it comes down and exits and leaves and like opens up that pathway. So here we're going to do 3 deep inhalations again. And focusing on this area, seeing what you're feeling. Are you feeling anything underneath there? Any relaxation, releasing? Are you feeling the pulse of the meridian coming through? Now, this downward button is also beneficial, not just for relieving elbow pain, but also is good for anything that you need to have come down. So headaches, indigestion, heartburn, constipation. All of these are, this point is good for all of those, but for the purposes of this tutorial today, this is being used to help release and relieve elbow pain. So we're going to now do a squeeze in Shiatsu. Shiatsu is massaging with the acupressure points. It's a different style than, say, Swedish massage or deep tissue or sports type of massage. So what we're going to do is like a clamping down of our hand. It's like a press. And so now we go from the elbow and do a press all the way down the forearm. We're actually going all along this meridian. And then you're going to end at the tip of the thumb, come down, go to the tip of the finger, and then end again in the large intestine 4 spot right here between the thumb and the pointer finger. Okay, there's your first one for elbows. To summarize, we have large intestine 4, which is 11, which is crooked pond in the crook of the elbow, then again in the hand, and then doing the massage in between both of them with the compressing style of press, which is used in Shiatsu. So there you go for elbow pain relief. Now we're going to move on to wrists, and then we're going to do a bonus one for the neck. So next one for the wrist will be, let's just hop over to the wrist one next. So this one's on 2 different meridians. We have the pericardium and the triple warmer meridians. They are on the inner and the outer side of the forearm. Okay, so we're going to find these 4 points, and then we're going to do that, the arm press again. Now, it's beneficial to definitely do this if you're having some discomfort or some pain, or you feel like something's about to, like something's off and you just want to kind of get on it before it gets worse. Super important to do this 2 to 3 times in a day. It doesn't take very long, but the consistency to do it is what's going to really be beneficial. So now let's take a look at these little guys, this diagram over here, and I'll show you up close as to what we're going to do with these 4 points. Okay, so we've done the elbow in the crook. Now we've also done one in the hand. That's for the elbow. That's for helping relieve elbow pain. Now for the wrist, we're going to go right into the wrist crease, right into the center, laser around to the other side. You're going to hold those 2 together. 3 deep breaths. Starting to see a pattern here. 2 to 3 times a day, 3 deep breaths with each point. Holding this, breathing in, exhaling, releasing. I've been doing this a lot. I've been doing this 2 to 3 times a day as I'm getting my wrist and elbow pain. I actually have strained the tendon, which comes from here right down to my elbow. So I actually have 2 spots that I'm working with, hence the topic for today. Okay, so there's the first 2 points in the wrist. Now we're going to go take your own hand, 4 finger widths from the wrist crease, mark that spot right in the middle of the forearm, laser around to the other side with your thumb. If you're not sure that you're in the right spot, use 3 fingers that make sure that at least one of those will be on it, and your thumb will just come around the other side. We're going to hold this for 3 deep breaths as well. Now this is a very potent point. These ones are called inner gate and outer gate. And they pretty much there's like an access entry point to the energy in our bodies. So holding this again for deep inhalation and exhale. I'm going to put that image back up again so you can see the pericardium is the one that is on the inner forearm, and the outer forearm is the triple warmer meridian, which is like 3 burners in the body. Okay, so those are the 4 points that we've now taken a look at. Now we're going to do that pressing with the hand, the squeezing. I'm going all the way down. This time we're going to go to all the fingers and out right to the end. Okay, so there it is. We're activating those acupressure points, and now we're doing a quick massage over them as well. Last one we're going to take a look at is going to be actually I'm going to take this out till I get to the right page. We're going to back up a bit and go to the neck, because I did promise for Myra and Marilyn, they have some neck issues going on that I promised them that I would do the neck one. Actually, I didn't promise them. This is a surprise. Okay. So the neck, we're not doing the shoulders today. We'll just take a look at the neck. So the neck points, these, oops, wrong way. These ones are actually on the back of the neck. So it's on the gallbladder and the bladder meridians. Gallbladder 20, so the 20th point on the gallbladder meridian and the 10th point on the bladder meridian. Now these images do show from a front body perspective, but these are actually on the back of the neck. And as you can see, these meridians, this green one here on the side is the gallbladder, and the little blue one is coming down the back here. These are the longest meridians in the body. These meridians are all related to different organs, and they are the energy pathways that run through ourselves. Okay. So let's go ahead and just locate those, and then we're going to do a neck press with them as well. So the first one is called Gates of Consciousness. It's a gallbladder one. It'll be at the base of the skull, and then not far down from that is Celestial Pillar, which is on the ropey muscle of the neck. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work with those together. Make sure I don't get tangled up in my microphone. Okay, so back of the head here. Okay, so we're going to find the base of the skull, which is, as I crashed. I knew I should have done this in my massage room downstairs. Okay, next time I will do a demonstration, or I'm on my massage table. Okay, so we're going to the back of the neck, and we're going to feel for the base of the skull. And using the middle fingers, you can start off with your fingers together and then just move out from the spine about an inch, inch and a half out, and starting to feel for an indentation. Now, moving the chin up and down, you'll be able to get a better feel for where the base of that skull is. And this is quite another large indentation, like probably the size of a quarter. So you should be able to feel that. Go ahead and find that location, and then we're going to hold this for what? 3 deep breaths. You guys are catching on. So here we go. 3 deep inhalations. Now this one's an excellent one to do too if you're lying down already, before bed, in the morning. And then your neck can actually really start to relax, and you can really start to feel the releasing that's happening under the fingers as you're holding these spots. So see if you've done your 3 deep inhalations. Now we're going to go down. I'm going to show you this diagram again. So we did the top one there, the gallbladder 20. Now we're going down to the bladder 10. The bladder point will just be a little bit more below the base of the skull. So a couple fingers down from the base of that skull where we just were. And now you're going to feel for that ropey muscle. I like to use the 3 fingers here just to make sure you're in the right spot. You can literally feel that ropey muscle that is happening on your neck. Super tight. This one's also going to, more than likely, you're going to feel some release happening through here with the muscles relaxing. What are we doing? 3 deep inhalations and exhales. And again, you can do this as you're lying down, if you're sitting, if you're having neck issues, doing this 2 to 3 times a day. If you've got tech neck from watching too much of your laptop, or your neck is down like this, looking at your phone all the time, this is definitely going to be an excellent one to do after you finish doing all of that, or if you're starting to feel some tightness. So giving the 3 deep inhalations. Oh, my elbow's a bit sore if I'm keeping it bent like that. So what we're going to do with those neck points, I'm just going to add them up onto the stream again just a little bit here. So these 2 points at the back of the neck. Now that we've held them individually, we're going to do a neck press exercise. So lacing your fingers in front, bringing them up around your neck, lowering your chin down to wherever it feels comfortable. And now the action is going to be a squeeze like this. So similar to the squeeze that we were doing on the arms, but now we're using the palms of the hand, and we're going to do a squeeze like this at the base of the neck and on around the neck. So we're going to just, move your hands up and down a little bit, giving that squeeze, allowing the chin just to drop down to the chest. You're not using any force here, always going within your limit. And again, 3 deep breaths, doing this with 3 deep inhalations. So you can go ahead and do those presses and do your deep inhales and exhales, being mindful and with intention that you're bringing this healing energy in with the breath to these areas of tightness. And then just doing a final hold at the end. Final deep inhale and exhale. And then releasing, letting go. And what I'm going to do is another little bonus here. We're just going to go a little bit of a tapping down the arm, down the elbow, down those meridians, and then ending with that large intestine 4. Going to bring that all the way down, releasing with this downward button again. Giving a bit of a stretch if you need to, whatever feels good for you there. So there you have it. There's the elbow, the wrists we covered, and you got the bonus neck one today. So just add this back up for last time here. So we did the gallbladder 20 and bladder 10 in the neck. We did the neck press exercise. We skipped over the shoulders. We're not doing that one today. In the elbows, we looked at the large intestine 11 and 4, crooked pond and joining of the valley. So crooked pond in the corner of that outer elbow, right above the bone. We did the pressing down to massage this meridian in between these 2 points. And then we looked at the 4 points for the wrists. 2 of them in the middle of the wrist crease, kind of lasering to each side, and the other one 4 finger widths up from the wrist crease, right into the center of the arm, in between those bones. And then again, we did like another press through that area, like a massage press, and then we did the final tapping, massaging those, activating those meridians all the way down the arm. So there is everything you need to know to help yourself, to take control of your health, to put these acupressure points into practice. I encourage you to do that. You've done it now once for today. I encourage you to do this at least one more time today and again tomorrow. And if you're needing assistance, please go ahead and book a consult with myself, and I will help you out one-on-one. I'll just add that up here at the end. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.